Hey friends, what's good? Derek here from B.O.M Socks with more B.O.M Bites, where we feast upon the words of Christ one bite at a time. So this week we get the opportunity to dive into section 1 of the Doctrine and Covenants. And we've got some episodes from our B.O.M Bites video collection to be able to help you enjoy this awesome section. Now, if you'd like more updated and fresh content, including downloads, teaching ideas, additional videos, and an awesome recipe that goes with the scripture block, go check out our B.O.M Bites Linger Longer edition. You can click the link in the comments to subscribe. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoy the video. So the last few days for our Come Follow Me, we've spent some time helping you understand what the Doctrine and Covenants is, to help you see the resources that are available to us through the Gospel Library app to help us understand the Doctrine and Covenants a little bit better, and then specifically with understanding church history. Church history is a unique animal to tame, and so helping us understand, if you go to yesterday's episode where we talked about the concept of the mullet and presentism, that will help you understand how to study church history and with the right perspective to understand and study church history. So today I want to start off with section 1 of the Doctrine and Covenants, which is interesting because it is not the first section chronologically, because normally you would think we're going through a book and you're going to see what is first come first, but that's not necessarily how it works out with the Doctrine and Covenants. The Doctrine and Covenants, for the most part, is chronological, but section 1 is not chronological. In fact, chronologically, it should fit in right about section 67. Now, you would have to go into Saints, go into chapter 13 of Saints. It's about pages 140 to 143. These are actually mentioned right in the Come Follow Me manual. But just to give you a little bit of a background, there's a guy by the name of Ezra Booth who was a member of the church, but he quickly fell away, became quite the anti-Mormon, if you will, and started really fighting hard against the church. And so he was talking about these revelations and how they're so false. And so Joseph thought, you know what? We should publish these revelations and put them in a book. And so he got together a committee. They wanted to actually put together a conference about this. And there was a committee of 3 individuals, 3 very smart individuals: Oliver Cowdery, Sidney Rigdon, and William E. McClellan. These are 3 very well-educated men. And so Joseph put them together and said, all right, guys, let's come up with a preface to this book that we're going to put together. There's enough revelations up to this point where we want to put it together as a book. Oliver and Sidney and William got their heads together and they put together what they felt like would be a really good, well-written preface. And they presented it to the group and they decided, this is not the right thing. William E. McClellan especially, we'll get more into his story kind of throughout the Doctrine and Covenants, super smart guy, good guy, but his problem was he was a super smart guy. And so sometimes when you are so smart, you can be really stupid as well. And so that's what happened when you got these 3 guys together, is they all were way smart. Here's Joseph, who has very little formal education. And they thought, well, it would be a little embarrassing to actually put a preface out in Joseph Smith's very mangled, broken English grammar, if you will. And so they read this preface to the group and they decided, this is not the right thing to do. And so they decided, you know what, it is best to go to the Lord. And as Joseph received this revelation, you receive section 1 of the Doctrine and Covenants. Now, again, if you like what you see and you would like even more, go check out our B.O.M Bites Linger Longer edition by clicking the link in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and thanks for sharing these messages. We're so grateful that you do that. And if you haven't already, you got to go check out our amazingly comfortable gospel-themed socks at bombsocks.com. Godspeed, my friends, and have a great day. We'll see you.